but we are folkish. So that has automatically, put us in the bad guy camp for a long time. And we've had to, fight being doxxed and all kinds of other stuff over the years. That being said, I also have a lot of people that will reach out to me. In my position as the vice president of the board of directors on the Alliance, I field a lot of the outside as well as the inside questions or queries from people. So I'll have people, that are of, African or Asian or some other than European descent reach out to me with interest in the gods. And I always try to point them back in the direction of their own gods, and not in an insulting way, right? But either you're one of us or you aren't. And if you're going to take part in a religion or spirituality that, is hyper focused on your ancestry and your people, it doesn't make any sense to say, bring in that Asian guy because he feels close to Odin. Yeah. Now, to me, if that guy wants to worship Odin in his own house, you can do what you want. It's not hurting me, and it's definitely not hurting Odin, right? But we don't bring those kind of folks in. But I do try to help them, and I do still try to, show respect for people. So there's been a lot of people through the years that I've kind of led back to their own ancestral path. And to me, that's a win, specifically, there were some African guys who reached out to me, and I found out where they were from and found out a little bit about the gods from that area. And these guys were really interested in Thor, right? So I found within their own background a god that lined up very similar to Thor, which is not surprising, right? And as soon as I brought it back to these guys, they came back a couple weeks later and they're like, thanks. This was awesome. And they're wearing the necklaces with that god's symbol on it. And I'm like, there we go. Right. That's a win, so.